Well, good afternoon, YTPC. I hope you're all having a brilliant Sunday. The weekend for us is nearly over. It's just 20 to 4 now. And I'm sat down. I've just had some visitors. There's a change, yeah. So, they've just gone. Anyhow, housekeeping today. I'm going to get this pipe out again. I've smoked it for a while. It's my Peterson Kildare. I think it's a 501, I think they call them. I bought this as an estate pipe. Some wonderful bird's eye in this pipe, cross grain. It's just a beautiful, beautiful pipe. And in it, I've got some Cornell and Dale Autumn Evening. Well, today it's been windy. We've had this storm Ashley coming over us, so it's been hellish wind last night, like nothing compared to what you guys have had over in the States, but windy nevertheless and wet. But anyway, the main of this video, it's for Jez Piping, it's for his goal. And he's asked us something we'd like to do, like on a bucket list, what we'd really like to do before we kick the bucket as such, like. And I did leave something in the comments about one thing I'd love to do is travel up the fjords, Norwegian fjords. And I wrote a bit about that in comments, but there is one thing I'd love to do, and I doubt I'll never get the chance to do it. Now, back during Second World War, we had some evacuee. Well, that was before I was born. Our family had some evacuee staying. And there was one lad called Dennis Ritchie. And when he became of age, he went off and he joined the Fleet Air Arm. And I always thought he served on HMS Kestrel. Anyway, I've been corrected. He served on HMS Ravager, I think it was called. Now, he was leading airman, and he was flying. He was one of the crew in one of the Royal Navy Avenger aeroplanes, and they were coming down onto the aircraft carrier, and the pilot misjudged the catch rope, missed the catch rope, and they all went over the board, and all three perished. Now, I've been doing a bit of looking up, and I found this, and this is actually the picture of them before they hit the water. Now, my mother used to talk a lot about Dennis, he was like a brother. And all the family, my uncles used to talk a lot about him. They had a lot of respect for him. He's a really good, decent lad from North East here. And I saw this picture and I read into it. And it is actually the picture of them going in. And the pilot was Temporary Sub-Lieutenant Edgar Thomas Trotman, 29 years, former post office clerical worker and fire warden from Essex. And his crew that also perished was Temporary Sub-Lieutenant Donald Frank Elwood, 23, of Cyril and Florence May Elwood, Essex in England, and leading airman Dennis Ritchie, aged 20, son of George and Eleanor Ritchie of Gateshead, County Durham, England. Now, Dennis was buried out Evergreen Memorial Park, Portsmouth City, Virginia, USA. Now, we've found some of his pictures of the grave. And that's Dennis's grave there, if you can see. Now, let's say a bucket list. I learned a lot of, I heard a lot about this Dennis and all the rest of the stuff. And I think on a bucket list, be more for my mother, me uncle and auntie, was to go out there, pay homage to his grave, and as I'm an old soldier, give him that salute. That's what I'd like to do. That's a bucket list, but it'll never happen. I can't afford to go out there, like. But yeah, Jez, that's a bucket list for me, which I'd really enjoy. I'd love to do. So yeah, that was a little bit about Dennis. But Jez, your channel, buddy, I said it in the comments. Why the hell you haven't got more subscriptions? I just do not know. You should have double. You came on the scene. You came on with very, very reserved, not rest of stuff, and you've come out of your skin. You're laughing, you're joking, and that laugh's infectious when you start, like. And you're just a pleasure to watch. You really are. So congratulations on your sub count. This is my entry for the bucket list for what you were asking. I hope that's all right, and good luck to everybody else who's taking part. And that's about it. So as always, guys, have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Whatever you're doing, be safe. And as always, be kind to each other, because if we're all kind to each other, we all get on, don't we? Good health, everyone. And God bless you, Dennis. I'll see you later.